let's do a little tarot reading with my spooky background because it's Halloween month, guys. It's Halloween. Okay. What do you need to know? This is a collective reading. If you would like to go a bit more personal, you can come and book an appointment. I can do pre-recorded or we can do a video call. Ooh. Okay. So this message is for somebody choosing happiness, and like really you're about to see a lot of reward for the work that you've put in. Okay. Seven of Pentacles out first. Okay. So I keep getting this card, which makes a lot of sense. Okay. Because the Seven of Pentacles is related to the 11th to the 20th of May, which was kind of the last few moments that we had Saturn in Pisces around 29 degrees, right? So then we moved Saturn into Aries and we are sort of retrograding back through that energy right now. So this is like telling me that like something that you've put a lot of work into potentially since then, right? Since around that time is coming to fruition. Right now, you've put a lot of hard work into it. You're like really locked in, okay? Because this is like Saturn and the Empress and the Hierophant, and like this is like something that was really worth your time, right? And you were choosing happiness. At the same time, you were facing, not gonna lie, this is like a lot of devils, right? Like you were having to choose happiness, and that probably meant having to walk away from people that were like considered somewhat family, okay? And I really feel like that's potentially kind of blew up around July, right? Like when Uranus moved into Gemini, which we are also retrograding back through, right? So there's a lot of this energy of like the rewards or the things that we need to see or the lessons or the truth from that period of time, right? March to July is now kind of coming forward. We're starting to move forward, especially because Pluto is also now direct. Now, this is telling me here that there were a number of things getting in the way of this new beginning that's now coming in, right? Now, one of those things is like almost a lack of belief in yourself, right? Which seems like it was like an old program, right? But also this is somebody else wishing you ill will. Somebody else not wanting you to achieve your goals also was getting in the way. But with this coming out at the end, like this new beginning, it's definitely coming in. So let's do a little bit more into that. Okay. Tell me this. What do we need to know? I mean, falling out on the Seven of Pentacles is the success card. So some kind of success coming through, right? Or you're going to question whether or not you've earned it. Don't do that because that's going to slow it down. That's the Wheel of Fortune coming out on the cross, the Empress in reverse, and the success card, right? So continue to choose happiness and continue to know what you're worth, right? And don't listen to other people talking shit about you, okay? See if we can get anything else here on the Devil. Right. So firstly, Death card in reverse, right? The ending and the beginning, but also Scorpio energy here. Now, one of the things that's coming out here with the Devil is this energy of like feeling like you're a bit of an alien, right? Feeling like you're too different from anybody else and being almost like pushed out, maybe like pushed out of a friendship or pushed out of a job or something along those lines, right? Now, that was a gift, right? That was a gift. There is also a gift in your weirdness is also coming through here, right? So you had these past patterns of like locking up all of these weird parts of yourself because they were judged. You had these past patterns of like really not believing that you were worthy of anything. And part of what's happened is you've been pushed out of something. Either you've made the choice to do that or you've been pushed out by friends, by the workplace or whatever. But it's actually a gift even though you didn't know. Right? Even though you didn't know. And so now you've got this apprehension about moving forward into the future because I really feel like you're starting to feel like something good is coming in. And this is something quite extravagant coming in, and it is going to make you a little bit apprehensive because there is this concern that with money comes ego. Okay? That with money comes ego. Put the Star card underneath though. Tell me about the Queen of Wands in reverse. I mean, one of your things that you've had to, that you weren't seeing things clearly at all, right? You weren't seeing things how they were. And you were kind of telling yourself that a relationship and having people love you is where your strength came from, right? But that's absolutely not true. That was quite literally telling like evil lies to yourself, right? I feel like other people were also telling you that as well, just to kind of back you up, right? That, oh, you need that relationship. You need people to love you. You need people to like you, right? And all of that was kind of holding you back, right? Literally, I've got the illness card on the bottom, right? Making you kind of incapable to see something or making you ill in some way or another. And that was really coming from this fucking evil bullshit, right? Either towards yourself or other people. Tell me about the Fool. Joy. We like that. We like that coming in. Anything else? Riches. Oh, the Hermit. Bit of an introspective kind of journey there. Like a journey of self. Okay, so this is for you. Devil coming out on the cross on top of that, like evil gossipy kind of energy. I got the affairs card on the bottom as well. So this is riches that are yours, that you fucking earned, that belong to you, right? And this is joy coming from it, right? And I feel like this devil coming out on the cross is like you kind of not knowing what to do with it. And again, it is this feeling of with money comes ego, and there's this concern of that, right? I mean, all of these talk about joy and safety and like you've got it because you've been ambitious and like, I don't think you need to be apprehensive about this. Yeah, like you're worried that something's going to get in your way once it comes in. Like you're worried that it's going to push you back into some kind of negative headspace, like, or bring negative people towards you. But it, like all of these things are upright. Like it's like you've gotten the right advice, like whether you're getting it from spirit or a person or whatever, like how this is coming in, like what you're moving towards, like you've been more loyal to yourself and to your own safety and to your own like need for home. This is very much about like Jupiter in Cancer, right? This expansion of the idea of what home is so that we can build our own safety in there. This is outcome. So what is the outcome? Safety, certainty, sureness, security. And what is this here for? Okay, you're going to have to believe yourself on this, because there are going to be people who think that by you not giving to them endlessly, that you're being cruel in some way or another. Okay. You need to protect what you're about to earn. So, okay. You need to protect what you're about to earn. So if you're someone who's like created something, you need to get some kind of patent, some kind of way to protect what it is that you've got. Okay. If you've got, like if this is a job, or if this is, you know, some kind of inheritance kind of situation, because we are in Scorpio season and Pluto is going direct. So we are starting to see these sorts of money come back to you that's owed. But this is saying like loss is arriving. And so that you don't have to persevere through that fucking nonsense, right? So that you can stay on task without like losing yourself, you need some kind of legal document to protect what it is that you've got. So that could maybe be putting stuff into a savings account so that it's not just like disappearing. That could also be making sure that the contract that you are signing is solid. That could be really like just putting some kind of protection in regards to losing what it is that you are about to gain. Okay. That's what I've got for you. If you want to go deeper, you can book a video call or record it. Stay weird.